Hello, my beautiful sisters. Welcome to another video. Let's talk about something that stopped me in my tracks recently. I was sitting in a course yesterday, minding my own business, doing the work, soaking in all of the knowledge like I always try to do. And the instructor said something that felt so simple to me, yet so real and raw. It immediately planted itself in my spirit and I wanted to share it. She said, if you're making bad choices, make better bad choices. Now, hold on, sis. I know that might sound a little strange at first, but sit with it for a second and think about it. Because what she was really saying was this: we're not always going to make perfect choices. Life doesn't always offer us crystal clear options. Sometimes the options are all messy. Sometimes they're all risky, and sometimes they're all a little bad. But that doesn't mean we can't still grow in how we choose. That doesn't mean we can't get better even inside all the mess. Let's breathe here for a moment, sis. If you are in a space right now where your decisions feel heavy, if you have been walking through a season where you're trying your best, but it still feels like your best isn't enough, this is for you. You're not the only one who's ever sat with 2 or 3 choices in front of her and thought, neither of these is right, but I've got to choose something. Maybe it's between staying at a job that drains you or jumping into a new one that's uncertain. Maybe it's picking between fast food again because you didn't have the energy to meal prep, or it's skipping dinner altogether. Maybe it's figuring out how to balance school and work and parenting without feeling like you're losing yourself in the shuffle. Look, we've all had these moments where we wish that life came with clean, clear roadmaps, but instead we're just trying to pick the option that hurts the least or helps the most. And that's where make better bad choices really hits, because it's not about beating yourself up for not choosing the perfect thing. It's about learning how to improve what you're choosing, how to move from chaos to clarity, from random to intentional, from barely surviving to mindfully navigating. So let's reframe the focus here for a minute. Sis, this is what growth actually looks like sometimes. It doesn't always look like some sort of glow up montage. It doesn't always feel like fireworks or some big life overhaul. Sometimes growth it looks like the tiniest shift in how you respond to what's going on. So instead of blowing up and saying something you can't take back, you walk away and give yourself 10 minutes. Is it perfect? No. Is it better than before? Absolutely. Think about this, instead of spending $50 on takeout 3 times a week, maybe you decide to cut back to once and pick up something that's healthy, or maybe it's a frozen meal to get you through the rest. Are you suddenly a clean eating queen? Maybe not, but it's a better bad choice than what you used to do, right, sis? Yes. Instead of quitting that job today, you set a 60-day plan to update your resume, apply to 5 roles a week, and network with intention. You're still tired, yes, but you're not stuck anymore. You're choosing better. This is how we start the process of real transformation, one better bad choice at a time, because sometimes that's all we got to work with. I want you to hear this with love and with truth. You are not failing just because you don't have it all together. You're not behind. I talk about this because your choices haven't always been perfect. You are human. You are learning. You are becoming. And if the only thing you have the energy to do today is make a slightly better choice than you did yesterday, That, my sister, is still progress. That is still movement, and that is still power. And that's the real heart of what the instructor said yesterday. It wasn't just about lowering your standards or giving yourself excuses. It was about radical grace, about the kind of compassion that lets you meet yourself where you are without losing sight of where you're going. We're not striving for perfection, sis. We're striving for alignment, peace. We're striving for better. So here's your uplifting call to action. Today, I want to encourage you to start right where you are with what you have and ask yourself this question: what's the better choice that I can make in this moment right now, even if it's not the best choice? Can I give myself rest without guilt? I have a problem with that. Can I speak up when I usually stay silent? Can I choose the slightly healthier meal, the slightly more honest response, the slightly more outrageous step in my life that will move me forward? Every better bad choice is a step toward the version of you that you're becoming. It's not the flawless version. It's not the flawless version. It's the free one. You've got this, and you're more capable than you know. I'm walking right beside you, other sisters too. One bold, maybe better, bad decision or choice at a time. All right? Peace.